video, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look that you see. I wanted to use a new lipstick that I recently got from MAC. It's the new Retro Liquid Lip, and this is in the shade Espresso. It's like a cool tone brown, and I hadn't used it yet, and I was like, why put a MAC lipstick to waste? It's just sitting in my drawer, so I really wanted to use it, and I've just been wanting this shade, and I finally got my hands on it, and then I didn't use it. So I thought that this would be a good time to use it and include it in a tutorial. I went with nude eyes, wing liner, and big false lashes. I'm absolutely loving the lipstick, so I hope that you enjoy this look. I really hope you do, and if you want to know how to do this look, definitely keep on watching, and I'll show you how. I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Porcelain. I'm going to apply this all over the eyelids and blend it out with a damp beauty blender. And after that's all blended out, I'm going to set it with a white eyeshadow to prevent it from creasing, and it will also help us to blend a little bit easier. Next, I'm going to take a piece of Scotch tape, and I'm just putting that along the outside of my eye. This is going to give our eyeshadow a very crisp line, and it will also be a guideline for our wing liner later on. Moving on to the eyes, we are going to be using the Urban Decay Original Naked palette. I'm going to grab Naked on a Sigma E40, a very neutral brown shade, and I'm going to blend this into my crease using windshield wiper motions. It's a very, neutral color. It's nothing too complicated that we're doing. You just want to run this brush back and forth to blend it all over the crease. The next color we are going to be using from the palette is Buck, and I am still using the same Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm going to blend this in the crease, except I'm focusing this color on the lower crease. I'm not going to be as all over as I was when we used that previous shade, but since we're using a darker color, I want to keep it a little bit more controlled. I'm now going to move over to the Tartelette palette. I'm mixing the shades Dreamer and Multitasker, which are both matte brown shades, and I'm going to blend this in the crease with a Sigma A25 blending brush. Now I'm going back to my Sigma E40. I did not take any extra product, and I'm just going to run this to the crease and just make sure that all the eyeshadows are staying nice and blended and that it doesn't appear too harsh. I'm moving over to the Tarteist Pro palette. I'm grabbing Vintage. This is a pure white eyeshadow. It is pure white. And I'm going to apply that on my eyelids with a Sigma E60 large shader brush. I'm just applying this on the eyelids to brighten up the eye. And I'm going back to Dreamer and Multitasker from the Tartelette palette. We're still using a Sigma E25 in that area. I'm just going to make sure that those browns blend together nicely with that white eyeshadow that we applied on the eyelid. And then I'm going to very softly and very slowly pull off the tape. And as you can see, we have a very crisp line. For eyeliner, I'll be using my NYC liquid eyeliner. I'm going to start by drawing the outside of the wing along the line that the tape made, and I'm going to, take off some pressure as I get towards the end of that line so it tapers, and then I'm going to pull the wing back down to the lash line. Moving on to the face, I'm going to prime it using the NYX Angel Veil Foundation Primer. I'm going to press this into the skin because it literally blurs out all of your pores. It is amazing. Probably my favorite primer at the moment. I really like how it just blurs out everything. And I'm just going to apply that all over the face to keep the foundation on my face throughout the entire day. For foundation today, I'm going to use the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer in No. 1 Linen, and I'm just going to apply that all over the skin to even it out because you can't do a makeup look without foundation, especially I'm just in this stage of my skin right now where I'm just breaking out, so I really needed some good coverage, so I'm just going to be blending that foundation out with a damp beauty blender. Moving on to lashes, I'll be using the Huda Beauty Classic Lashes in the style No. 11 Sasha. I really like these, and I've gotten so many uses out of them. I'm just always used to drugstore lashes when you can only use them maybe 3 or 4 times at the most, so using these, it's like, wow. For concealer, I'll be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair, which I'm almost running out of, and I'm actually pretty much out. I just have that little amount of product left. I'm going to apply this underneath the eyes to brighten up that area, and I'm applying that on the chin, the bridge of the nose, and the forehead as well. And I'm going to blend that out with my damp beauty blender. After that is all blended out, I'm going in with my Airspun Translucent Base Powder in Translucent Extra Coverage, and I'm applying this underneath my eyes with my Beauty Blender. I'm applying that underneath my eyes, on the chin, and on the bridge of the nose just to make sure that the makeup stays in place in those areas. I'm going to bronze. I'm using the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel Universal Bronzer. And I'm applying that with a Sigma F40 Large Angled Contour. I absolutely love this bronzer. It's so beautiful, and I just love to put this underneath my contour. I feel like it really helps the contour to stand out, and it's just such a beautiful bronzer. I do not regret the purchase of this, and I'm also going to apply a little bit of that around the forehead, along the jawline, and down the neck. Now I'm going to contour and set the bronzer. I'm using a Lorac Pro Contour palette. I'm using the light contour shade, and with the Morphe M143, I'm going to contour my cheekbones. And I'm also going to dust this along the forehead, down the jawline, and down the neck. For highlighting today, I'll be using the Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero collaboration glow kit and using Glow Getter, which is a gold highlighter. I'm using this on a Morphe G23 fan brush, and I'm going to highlight the cheekbones and pack on a lot of highlighter as always. Going back to the Urban Decay Naked palette, I'm grabbing Naked and Buck, just a mixture of those colors, and on a Sigma E70 medium angled shading, I'm going to smoke out the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to dust away all the powder that we used to bake with a Sigma F25 tapered face brush. I'm now going to blend my lashes and the false lashes together using the Tarte Man Eater mascara, so I'm applying that on the upper lashes just to blend them together, and then I will also apply them on the lower lashes as well. For blush, I'll be using Milani's Baked Blush in Bellissimo Bronze, and I'm going to be applying that using a Sigma. For blush, I'll be applying the Milani Baked Blush in Bellissimo Bronze. I hope I pronounced that right. And I'm applying that with a Sigma F30 large powder brush. For my lips today, I'm using a MAC Retro Liquid Lip, and this is in the shade Espresso. It's a median between a cool tone and a warm tone. It's just very neutral brown. And I'm just going to apply that. I thought it really finished off the look and went well with the eyes. I went in with my NYC liquid eyeliner and concealed the lash band because there was a little bit of white glue on it or something that was making the lash band really pop out and actually make it noticeable, so I wanted to go ahead and conceal that with some eyeliner. Going back into Glow Getter from the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, I'm applying some of that on the tip of the nose and on the bridge of the nose as well. To finish the makeup off, I went in with my Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist, and I just love to use this when I want a luminous finish to the skin, and I just really like this spray, so I went ahead and did a few spritz of that onto the face. And that concludes the look, everyone. I hope that you enjoy. I hope that I was very informative and descriptive for you guys in this video. I wanted to help out as much as I can. I hope this was easy for all of you if you followed along. I thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. There's a button on the screen where you can easily do so. I love everyone so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!